Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tria Mellinia and I'm from Cross-Cultural Understanding A1. Today, I'm going to explore and also give the examples of non-verbal intercultural communications. But first thing first, we need to understand the meaning of this non-verbal communication. What is it? This is a type of communications that people use to receive and also send information to each other beyond word. So this means that we are using this type of communication without heavily use the transmission of the word itself. It's called non-verbal intercultural communication because we know that this type of communication is actually universal. Everyone have their own non-verbal cue in every culture. But even if it is universal, it doesn't mean that every culture has the same meaning of some gesture, of some nonverbal cue itself. So this is why it is very important and also very vital for us to learn about this intercultural nonverbal communications to understand where we should do and also what we shouldn't do in the name of like cross-cultural understanding itself. So without further ado, let me start into several type of nonverbal intercultural communication. The first examples is facial expression. For examples, wow, that's good. That's amazing. Wow, and also facial expression is delighted surprise, usually accompanied by the wow itself, is usually representing a delighted surprise when we are surprised of something good, for example, like good news and etc. We use this facial expression to express what our own feeling itself. The second examples is paralinguistic. Paralinguistic. Student, keep calm, please. Student, keep calm, please. Shh. Please be quiet, students. Please be quiet, students. This kind of like examples is usually used this kind of like stressing over the word and also high intonation at the last sentence is in both in Indonesia and also both in English culture is usually representing imperative meaning or urgent meaning that it need to be done immediately, and even sometimes it also imply angry tone because for example the teacher just want the students to giving up or to acknowledging to her warning that they need to be quiet within the classroom context. For example, this is the examples of the paralinguistic itself regarding the volume, the articulation, and also the tone of the sentence itself. The third type of this nonverbal communication is nonverbal communication is body language and also posture. For examples, what? You win the competitions? Good job! You did a very good job. You are amazing. This we call as thumbs up, both in Indonesian and also in US or in England, English culture, is usually representing approval. This thumbs up usually mean you are amazing, you did a very good job, and etc. This type of like thumbs up is always equivalent with the positive vibe, but it might be different in several countries. For examples, in West Africa or in Iran, in Iraq, this thumbs up is similar with the middle finger in the US culture itself. So we need to be more aware of how to use this thumbs up when we are talking with another people from another country itself. And the last type is a guess. For examples, what, you want to tell me a story? Yes, please, just share everything. Oh, that's it. Oh, I know. I can relate to that. This kind of like eye gaze and also eye-to-eye direct contact is usually mean in Indonesia and also in US culture as respectful. We are respect to our to hear the speaker, and we pay attention to what he or she said. But it also different with another culture. For examples, like in a Middle Eastern and several Asian country, they view that direct eye contact could mean disrespectful or even mean rude in their own culture. So they prefer to talking with each other without the straight direct contact or eye gaze itself. This is actually there is nothing wrong with this nonverbal communication, even if it's differ from one culture, from one country to the other itself. The thing that we need to understand is within the course of the cross cultural understanding, we try to understand each other, and also we try to putting respect and also to learn the other culture, to know them deeper, and to avoid any misunderstanding to happen within the daily life itself. So that's all from me. Thank you very much. Bye.